in there.
A little better day today. Marginally. Yeah.
You could use the job.
Well, we'll get you one here. How's that?
That'd be great. That sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks a lot for coming out. My pleasure. My pleasure.
Hey, Al. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Happy to be here. Really happy to be here. Did I miss anybody?
We need support. We need support. All right.
Good morning.
We have our endorsed candidate for United States Senate come out and spend a few minutes with you. I don't know if you all know or not, but last summer, Norm Coleman voted against the Employee Free Choice Act, which is critical to a couple of our unorganized liquor competitors. And it's very, very important, and Norm voted against that one day, and we endorsed Al Franken the next. We think that he is
Coincidence?
Yeah. A consequence. Yeah. But he'll speak to you, and you'll understand quickly, why we did that. But I want to encourage you guys to follow your leadership, and you've got a lot of people that are trying to help, and you're to be commended to take on the issues that you've taken on. And I'm really appreciative of Al taking up some of his time. You know how busy these guys are trying to get around talking to everybody. And when I asked him to come over, and he said, no problem. So I want to introduce to you a good friend of ours, Al Franken, and the next senator from the state of Minnesota.
There's no place I'd rather be. Don asked me to come over here, and having received your endorsement, it's a real honor. I'm being asked, I'm asking Minnesotans to put trust in me. I'm asking you to put your trust in me and your faith in me, and there's nothing more humble. I want to go to Washington to work for you, to stand up to the special interests and stand up for working families. And I want you to have good jobs at good wages for a day's work, and at the end of a lifetime of work, a secure retirement. And I want that for every working man. Last night I went to a labor dinner in the 1st District for Tim Walz. And Tom Dewar is he's the head of the Teachers Union of Education Minnesota. And he told about his grandfather in the 30s, who was a Teamster organizer and was killed by goons, hired by anti-union forces. Their EFCA, the Employee Free Choice Act, is so important because the incidence of intimidation to stop people from organizing, stop working people from organizing has just been on the increase in this country. And Norm Coleman ain't on your side. I'm going to be on your side. But I'm here to thank you. To thank you for doing what you're doing, for standing up for yourselves, for standing up for the part-timers who deserve to be able to be the first to be considered as full-timers. It's just right. I think that we need, in this country, people who stand up for what's right. That's what's made our country great. You are continuing a tradition that has built the middle class in this country, that created the middle class, and the middle class is in danger. We're in danger of losing it. At a time when the gap in income and in wealth is the greatest since before the Depression, since the 1920s. It's time that we change the political culture in this country. Let me tell you one statistic. In Canada, in 1960, 30% of its workforce was organized. In the U.S., 30% of our workforce was organized. Today, less than 15% of our workforce is organized. In Canada, 30% is organized. Now, what's the difference? We have the same trade agreements, some of which I don't agree with. We have the same technology. The difference is the political culture. We have an NLRB that is hostile to labor interests. We have a political culture that's hostile to you. We need to send people to Washington. I believe it's going to happen this November. In the meantime, you're doing the job. This isn't about me. This isn't about all the other Democrats and DFLers that are running this year. This is about you. Thank you for being here. Keep it up. The weather will be warmer. And by the way, don't let them say that we're in a slowdown, so we can't do any of this stuff. During slowdowns, it's been proven historically, people buy more liquor. During bad times, liquor, boom.
No, I am.
And there's evidence right now. And we're going to use him in our commercial.
He's got himself a bit. Thank you.
Let me just say one more thing that I neglected. I want you all to know of the peaks and valleys being out here. You've got a lot of other political friends that are working on this. Larry and I have got some people down in the Capitol that are doing everything they can from their side. We've got people that are working on the stores, some of the store owners. 503 had a strike in 1981, and 4 or 5 of those guys opened liquor stores. And so they know all about this. And you've got some real allies out there that are working on your behalf. You can't see it every day, but I can tell you that it's happening, and we're going to get this done. So hang in there. And anything that you need from us or the Joint Council or the other local unions, all you got to do, Larry, all he's got to do is ask. So hang in there, and we're going to get it done. Thank you. Yeah, Larry says eat the food.
It's done.
All right,
We'll get this done.
Sunday.
Just as well.
We'll go to Wisconsin.
Johnson products again. Where's the drunk?
Thank you, sir, for coming out again.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it.